This is the last day of our 19th week, and that means it's the last day in Louisiana, and today I will be spotlighting the disappearance of Bertha Gould. Bertha, 14, was last seen in 1978 with her friend Judy Adams, 15, as they walked home from the Central Catholic High School Fair in Morgan City. Both girls would vanish that night. Judy's remains would be recovered, but Bertha's are still out there and her family is still waiting to bring her home. Yesterday, we covered the case of Mary Rudderman, which investigators believe was abducted and murdered by serial killer Robert Carl Honenberger. Investigators also believe that Bertha and Judy were also victims of Robert, who was living in Morgan City under an alias after escaping prison, where he was sentenced for sexually assaulting and killing 4 other women. Robert used to be a California sheriff's deputy, and investigators do believe that he used his badge to continue to lure victims to their death. Bertha and Judy were last seen at 11:30 p.m. on May 11, 1978, as they were walking home from the fairgrounds of the Morgan City Municipal Auditorium. A witness would tell investigators that they saw both girls get into a white car with a strange man. 2 weeks after their disappearance, Judy's remains would be found in a septic tank in the Bayou Vista, along with a second body that would also be in the tank that was identified as 19-year-old Bridget Cantrell Sons, who had been abducted during a grocery store robbery in April of 1978. Both young girls were bound, and investigators say they had been strangled. There was a 17-year-old boy who was abducted with Bridget, who would be found in a cane field, but Bertha's remains have never been located. Robert would take the possible location of Bertha and Mary's remains with him when he ended his life in 1978, as police attempted to arrest him. Investigators are pretty sure that Robert was the one responsible for Bertha's death, since they believe he was also responsible for Judy's. But her case remains unsolved, and investigators are still hoping to recover her remains and finally bring her home to her family. When Bertha vanished, she was 14 years old and was wearing a dark green print pullover shirt and either blue jeans or light green striped slacks. She was described as a Caucasian female with brown hair and hazel green eyes. If you have any information in Bertha's disappearance, you are asked to contact the Morgan City Police Department at 985-380-4605. Please keep sharing Bertha's face and her case and help investigators bring her home to her family. Thank you so much for taking the time to get to know Bertha today, and don't forget, when you see those missing and murdered posts on social media, hit like and share, because every time we share a face, we do get closer to solving a case. And I will see you all next week as we head over to Iowa.